We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Jason. Jason asks, is there a difference in video quality between the various Netflix hardware platforms assuming the same content and download data rates? He has access to Netflix through his Apple TV 4. I didn't realize there's 3 on that.
4th gen.
TiVo Romeo, whatever it is, Oppo BDP 103, NVIDIA Shield, and the app built in this Panasonic Plasma. He thought maybe the Oppo would have the best picture quality since it's known for its video processor, but it seems from watching that the picture quality using the TV app looks the best. The only problem with the TV apps is that the TV only supports Dolby Digital as opposed to higher resolution audio formats like the Dolby Digital Plus. Is there really any difference between devices, or is he just seeing things? And what devices do we use to watch Netflix and why? Yeah, okay, so download data rates and how well whatever your device is downloads is, I think, the number one factor that I've noticed making a difference in video quality or any kind of quality with Netflix.
Okay.
I have not A-B'd a whole lot of stuff. I've got PlayStation 3 and the Xbox One that I have gone back and forth on. I have used Netflix on other devices when I've had them in for reviews, and I never thought to myself that one was significantly better than the other. The big difference I saw was when I was using a wireless connection versus a wired connection. Okay. When I went to a wired connection, I consistently get great image quality, right there at the top of whatever it's supposed to be. Whereas without it, I haven't noticed it. I am sure there's some differences, and if you're seeing it, I'm not going to argue with you about it. I can't imagine exactly what they would be, other than the fact that there's different apps and they're built by different people, and mistakes are made.
Yeah, because Netflix does have different versions that are sent to different devices. Like if you're doing it on your phone over your LTE connection, that's a different file being sent because they don't want to eat up all your bandwidth on your cellular connection. The older versions that came on computers were based on Silverlight, and they've kind of moved away from that now. But if you still had an older device, then they might still have to send the older format. So there are different file formats. Depending on the device. I'm sure what's getting sent to an Android-based system might be different from what's getting sent to the WebOS on LG or something like that.
I'm wondering if his TV is just somehow got a newer or
maybe it's the only hardwired one.
I actually thought that, but he's not indicating that with his question. But I wondered if that was the case. What if that's the only? But if it, I don't know. Or maybe nothing's hardwired and it's got like the least interference between its Wi-Fi antenna and the router. Could be any of these, anything.
Yeah, like I don't have enough experience with enough different devices to say that I've definitively noticed any big difference in picture quality from device to device. But I will say it's not impossible that there is a difference because there are these different file formats depending on the operating system that's being used. So it's not impossible. What do I use? I mostly use my Xbox One.
That's what I use as well.
It's just convenient. It's what's there. It's what's on a lot of the time.
Honestly, if the PlayStation didn't have the stupid
Bluetooth,
the Bluetooth sometimes loses between the Harmony and the whatever, and that's kind of why I stopped using it as much. The Xbox I was using for other stuff anyways, and it's convenience.
And the Xbox One is also a quiet machine itself. It doesn't make noise, operational noise. So I wish I could say more definitively for you if there really is like one best box, but Netflix does quite a good job of optimizing for each of their formats.
And their interface is just like consistent across most everything.
It is now. They worked on that.
I really like.
It wasn't always the case.
Yeah. I'm still very happy that I'm going to keep harping on this because I was so mean to Voodoo for so long for their absolutely awful interface. And Amazon Prime's got a new interface, and it's still garbage.
Right.
It's still terrible. It still doesn't give
Interestingly,
you
though,
give you
sorry, go ahead.
like just tell like I want to see horror movies. I don't want to see a line of horror movies off into let me scroll down and see many at a time, not scrolling over one. I'm gonna be here all freaking night trying to find a horror movie. How hard is this? And you know what? Let me tell you one more thing. Amazon. When I search for stuff, don't show me stuff to buy. I'm not looking for stuff to buy. If I was looking for stuff to buy, I'd be going to your website or something. If I'm searching within Amazon Prime, I want you to show me the free stuff. Don't tell me, my wife was like, can we watch, what did she want to watch the other day? That it was some TV program that she thought the kids and we would all like together. And she told me to search for it. So I said, there it is. It's on Amazon Prime. She goes, let's watch it. I'm like, you have to buy it. She goes, let's go. That's okay. How much is it? I'm like, it's probably like $5 an episode. I don't know. I'm not buying it. It's ridiculous, man. You pay too much money for that crap.
Yep. No, I was going to say it's interesting. He was expecting his Oppo, and he says it's the BDP 103, so that's the Blu-ray player, not the newest 203. The 203 doesn't do any streaming at all of any kind. But being that is actually a little bit of an older player, I wonder if maybe the version that's getting sent there is an older file format. It's not the newest, H.265 or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would give your NVIDIA Shield a try because that's got the most sort of up-to-date chips, although being Android, I don't know, maybe they're sending a mobile version because
that's not a
Android
bad
TV,
point either. Yeah,
it's Android TV, so it should be sending a high quality Android TV version. Yeah, not impossible, but I wish I could give you a clearer answer, but honestly, I'm not sure.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.